Okay, here's the story, a different version of the way I say it, and I'm trying to come up with some kind of a more visual angles and coming up with new different ideas. This is just the rough sketch of it. Eventually it's going to be a nice clean lines and not so cruddy. And here's the story. I teach this as an icebreaker in a lot of my classes, and so far the rough sketch, I haven't written it out or scripted it out yet, but beep, beep, beep. Guy slowly wakes up from a long night partying with his friends because he's going on a trip to the mountains, and he has to get a flight in the morning. His phone wakes him up that he warned himself to wake up, and he was drinking with his friends, and he wakes up. He's like, man, it stinks in here. Wakes up, sees his phone buzzing, and he grabs his phone, sees that his driver's about to pick him up in 5 minutes, rushes, he grabs his stuff, leaves his house, and this is the guy that I've generally drawn for throughout the years, and he's like, man, after a long night of drinking, his friends left him, and something smells in here. So he leaves the house, gets in the car, and the Uber or the Lyft, I haven't figured out who to put in there, but he gets in the car, and it stinks in here too. And he goes into the airport. He was in the city. He was in the country area. And he's breathing outside. Man, that smell is all over the place. And he goes into the city. Goes into the airport. Man, that smell's following him all over the place. It's still there. And he gets into the airplane. He gets in the airplane, and it's like, man, it's in here too. Flies out, and gets into the mountains. And the mountains must have the last bit of fresh air, and he realized, man, this world stinks. And that's basically the story that I'm doing in terms of the drawings and stuff like that. It's going to provide a framework for what I'm going to be talking about: CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, and how we see the world, how our perceptions affect our beliefs, and how our beliefs turn into actions, and our actions have consequences which reinforce and come into a self-fulfilling prophecy for our belief system. And it's a little deeper than that, but a little bit more detailed, but that's my basic introduction, and let me know what you think. We'll see.